And I am here to do my review of Love After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 31, Toe or Never. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. To all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. Wait a minute, y'all, something's in my face. Wait a minute, wait a minute. There we go. Okay. Had to get that straight. If I had to rate this episode, I would rate this episode a C. I thought it was okay. I thought it was all right. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was all that, but I mean, it was okay, right? So let's get into the episode. So the first couple that I want to talk about is Brittany and her mother. As we all know, Brittany is on a quest to try to help her mom become clean and sober. And so they have been in Alaska. Of course, we know, she had an opportunity to go and meet with her mother, and that did not go well. But at the time, but later on, she felt like, okay, things definitely, she got up that morning and she was feeling better. Her ex-husband was there with his new wife or girlfriend or whatever. And so, she kind of dealt with that. And now Brittany wants her mother to go back to her home. Now, as we all found out, I believe it was last year, that Brittany's mother was living in Alaska next door to her ex-husband, and her house exploded. And so Brittany wants her mother to go back to that home, and she wants her to go back to that home because she thinks that this is part of what her mother needs to go through. Like, this is the cycle, and this is what her mother needs to go through. Now, I don't know whether or not I'm really in agreement with Brittany's strategy, especially given the fact that Brittany is not a therapist, and neither has she been trained or licensed to do this kind of work. What may have worked for Brittany may not work for her mom, and in my humble opinion, I think that Brittany is overstepping her bounds and going into an area that she is not equipped to be in. But anyway, so Brittany makes a decision that, her mom's going to go back, and her mother is going along with this. And it's almost like she doesn't have a choice. So they go back to the home and everything where Brittany's mother was, and it's just rubble. And of course, the building is still in the same condition that it was in when the firefighters came and rescued her out of the building. Brittany indicated that her father called her and was like, "Your mom is in really bad shape. And if you want to see her alive, you need to get on the plane now." And so Brittany said that she broke her parole, and went, by her mother's side, but by God's grace, her mother survived all of this. And so Brittany, has brought her mother back to this. The mother, as soon as she gets there, she can smell, the wood, the burning of the wood. And so she asked her mother, she said, "Well, Mom, what happened? Can you recall what happened?" Because, of course, the mother started breaking down and shaking and everything. And oh my God, my heart was going out to her. Was y'all heart going out to her? My heart was going out to her. And so then after that, the mother, um, began to talk about her story. And she said that she lit a cigarette and the house said kaboom. Um, she says that the firefighters believed that the propane tank was had a leak in it. And then the mother started confessing. Thank you so much for the super chat. Do I have my glasses? Okay, I got them. Thank you so much for the membership. Thank you. Let me put my glasses. Thank you so much, Lynn G, for joining the family. Welcome to the family, Pooh. Thank you so much, Beverly Conley, for the $9.99 super chat. #1 fan. Thank you, Boo. Thank you. So, the mom is, you know what, do you all like my shirt? I want to zoom in on my shirt, but I'll put it on my, it has like diamonds and everything is embellished and stuff like that. I'm hoping you all can see it because I think it's so cute. But anyway, later on, as Brittany and her mother continued to talk, she discovered that her mother um, actually sabotaged and set this up because the mother said that when she woke up in the hospital, she had a lot of regret because she was hoping that she wasn't going to ever wake up. So Brittany was like, Mom, did you try to, off yourself? And of course, the mother, didn't get an opportunity to say anything, but it really does seem like that's what the mother was trying to do, right? That the mother was trying to off herself. And so Brittany is really shocked about these possible new revelations. The next couple that I want to talk about is Michael and Sarah. I don't know about you all, but I am so sick of Michael and Sarah. I'm so sick of them, I don't know what to do with myself. I almost don't even want to review them. I think that this all is a cotton freaking game that they are playing. Sarah, of course, has messed up her relationship with Malcolm. Now, allegedly, Malcolm was, just an actor anyway. So it really wasn't a relationship that was viable anyway. It wasn't a true, real relationship or anything like that, right? Okay, there we go. Now I feel like I'm in focus. So it didn't really to me seem like it was like a real true viable relationship between the two of them. So anyway, she didn't tell Michael that she was in this relationship with Malcolm. I mean that Malcolm had walked out on her ass basically at the restaurant. Thank you so much, Charlene Pearson, for the 1999 super chat. I love your wig. You fire tonight, boo. It's Miss Juicy Baby. Hey, Miss Juicy Baby. What's up, boo? I'm doing y'all review next, girl. Thank you, Miss Juicy Baby. I want some of them shades, girl. Okay. My moderator can give you my P.O. box, okay? Love you. Love me some Miss Juicy. So they were all, just okay. Where am I at? Miss Juicy done threw me off. So Sarah is at home with Michael. But she, it's not enough for her to be there with Michael. But she wants everybody in the world to know she with Michael. So Michael is in there playing Mr. Mom. We know damn well Michael ain't Mr. Mom. First of all, I don't even know if Michael knows his daughter's names. Either he doesn't know him or the bitch doesn't know how to pronounce him, right? Because he's always pretty girl, hey pretty girl, what's up pretty girl, hey pretty girl, they're pretty girl, smash pretty girl. And they're trying to act like they are just this one happy mofo family, and they're not a happy family whatsoever. So, she's of course been sleeping with Michael because this is her goal. Her goal is to sleep with Michael. Michael's goal is to sleep with her so that they can continue to fuck up each other's life. The both of them cannot find relationships that they can stay in where they feel healthy and happy. So they just continue to stay together and make an excuse about being husband and wife. Michael says that when he is having sex with Sarah, that in his opinion, okay, so don't start lying, Auntie. But in my opinion, the sex is so bad with Sarah, and he so desperately doesn't want to be with Sarah that he says it's all a fucking dream. Like everything that has been going on between them is a dream. Okay, y'all, hold on. Let me get these real quick. Okay, I got to put my glasses on backwards. Thank you so much, Barb Workman, for joining the membership. Thank you. Welcome to the family, boo. Hey, Marvin Cotton, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Thank you for caring for all of us here in Texas. Love you, Auntie. P.S. Michael looks so dusty. Thank you, Marvin. I love my Texans. I'm going to be doing a special video for you all, okay? So be looking out for it, all righty? Thank you so much. I love me some Marvin, okay? That's my boo-boo. Thank you so much, Amy. Soulless for the fight on the super chat. Sarah and Michael get on my nerves. She's never going to be done with her. Okay, I know what you meant. She does see. What does she see in him? A thick weenus. Okay, she's elevating. Remember, he knows how to levitate women. His sex is so good that these women actually levitate. And I guess once you levitate, you never go back from wanting to levitate. So this is why, she's staying with him. I truly do believe that a broke man, well, not all, I ain't gonna put all of them in the same, but most of the time, broke men, they don't have nothing but good sex to give you. I mean, at the end of the day, what else can they give you? They can't buy you a Popeye's chicken dinner. They don't have a ride or a car because basically they riding in the passenger side of your car, right? Okay, or even at the bus stop, okay, with a bus token badge, okay, and not just a bus token, but the bus token that the kids use, all right. So Michael doesn't have anything to bring to the table. He from pillar to post, from woman to woman, like Sarah said. The only thing that keeps us apart is another woman, okay. Well, you're the other woman. You may be married to him in paper only, but Maria is the main chick. Okay, when we done found that out, he comes to you to be on the show. It's convenient to have sex with you. You just give it up to him because all in the name of he's my husband. But you don't want anything more. And I say, Michael, continue to just bang it out with her. Continue to treat her like the hoe that she's presenting herself to be, allegedly. Okay, I mean, this is what This is what's on the street. So her girlfriend calls, and the girlfriend is shocked that Michael was there. She wanted to make sure that the girlfriend knew that Michael was there. And then Michael tells her, the girlfriend was like, I think this is a bad decision for this mofo to be there. And she like, I mean, with the head, what he go, Michael is like, you ain't got to say nothing back to her. And she's like, the relationship with Michael and I is good. You know what I'm saying? It's good, good. And so, we don't have any commitment to each other. He has no commitment to me. And then she's sitting up in there videotaping because she know the mofo gonna be gone for another 2-3 years. So she got to videotape every cotton freaking thing. You know what I'm saying? And this girl right here deserves everything she's getting. I know we think that Michael is a complete dog, but I'm going to tell you what, honey. When you got equal parts and Sarah is acting like, okay, I'm not saying she is, but acting like a dog in heat, when Michael comes around, then you do what you got to, you do the dog thing, okay? Nothing but the dog in me. If you present yourself that way, all right, then that's how you get treated by men. You have to make sure that you present yourself and carry yourself in a way that men are going to respect you and know how to treat you properly, point blank and to the period. Is no if, ands, or buts about it. It's no other way of saying it. You know what I'm saying? If this is what Sarah is presenting to Michael, then Michael, you go ahead and do what a dog does. Sarah respects the dog. Sarah wants the dog around her children. Sarah wants her children to get accustomed to being with a dog like this. I'm just saying allegedly, in my opinion. Because she's not doing anything different. She's not making this mofo accountable. She's just not. And her friends, for Michael to say, you ain't got to explain nothing to her about why I'm here and why you doing what you doing with the woo whoop and the boop boop boop. You know what? Technically, Michael is right, but here's the thing. Sarah need to protect the friendship. This is your girlfriend that when this mofo walks out on you, when this mofo dogs you, when this mofo treats you the way that you want to be treated, allegedly, your girlfriends are there holding your hand, probably keeping your kids and doing everything else for you. So I just say, Michael, I don't like you. I really don't care too much for you nor Sarah. But if she gonna continue to present herself like that, you do exactly what you're doing. Because she does not appear, in my opinion, to expect or want anything more out of you. Okay. The next the next couple that I want to talk about is Andrea and Lamar. Andrea and Lamar. Thank you so much for the membership. Thank you, Boo. Who is that? Thank you, JW. Welcome to the family. I thought JW was already with the family. Maybe I'm thinking of another JW. Okay. So the thing about it is Andrea and Lamar, I said last week that they basically their storyline has run out, right? They don't have nothing going on. They've already squashed the situation with the daughter, and now it's just the two of them. So Andrea and Lamar make a decision that they're going to go out on a date. Andrea says that she's afraid to go out on a date with Lamar because Lamar doesn't, have good dates and stuff like that, and so she don't know what they're going to do. Meantime, and in between time, on Lamar and Tennyson are outside. Lamar has brought Andrea a new truck, and he is having Tennyson to help him put a bow on the truck and make it look like it was a little gift pack. It's in a gift package, right? Which is really really sweet. I wish somebody would do that for me. Okay, I want a G wagon. So anyway, um, Tennyson says that his mom is going to find something to complain about with this car. Andrea's in the inside of the house getting herself together, and she tells Priscilla, "Me and Daddy gonna go out and kiss." And Priscilla's like, Mom, you know what? That's too much. I don't need to hear that. She comes outside, and voila, she has a new truck, and she's surprised. And Lamar said that he was able to sell some tracks, that his music business is doing very well. He was able to sell some tracks and stuff like that, some beats. And so this with the profit of that, he was able to, buy Andrea a truck. Okay. So anyway, she comes out. She's surprised. They talk about having sex in the car wash because, of course, we know when Andrea picked him up from jail, they went through the car wash and they had sex in the car wash. And so Lamar was like, the car wash is the spot for us. That's where we go and make love. He was talking about, having the music low and the privacy and the suds coming down and all that. Boo, you could do all of that in the shower, jacuzzi, or wherever else. You don't have to go through a car wash. But if that's the joke of the day, then y'all see why this episode got to see, right? So the next couple that I want to talk about is John and Christiana. John is at going back to the jail to pick up Christiana, but he got a secret. He been flirting with her sister Tara to the point where Tara done got put out the house. But Tara said, "Oh, I will be back. I will be having a conversation with my sister. I will be telling her about this mofo." So he's going down to the jail. He's cleaned up the Firebird and he's reminiscing about it, and he's scared to death that, everything gonna come out. So he goes down there to pick Christiana up, and she gets in the truck and she's telling him how much she wants to jump his bones. She says she wants to take his hair, his ponytails in his head, and just yank them mofos off his she wants to yank the mofo ponytails off of his head, right? So I'm like, good googity goo. She said, I'm feeling a little self-conscious. I done gained some weight. What in the... Thank you so much, Sinquat. Auntie is hilarious. I wasn't believing Lamar's when he said he got money from his music career. Thank you so much for the 4.99 super chat. Thank you, Bo. So, he picks her up and everything, and she says she wants to jump his bones and she wants to, do all this kind of manner of stuff to him. So she asked him, "How my sister doing?" And so, basically he was like, she was fine. She said, "Did my sister try to flirt with you?" And he said, "No. No, we didn't. Nothing like that happened between the two of us. Mofo, he says, I hate that I had to lie to her. You didn't have to lie. Evidently, her sister has done this before with her other men. And I know I said that before. This ain't the sister's first time at the rodeo with trying to, be with one of her sister's men. She gave you an opportunity, John, to tell the truth about the matter, and you decided that you was going to punk out, backpedaling pussy pop, and not tell her the truth. That was your opportunity to say, yes, your sister has been. This mofo is picking her up from jail and everything, and the cotton freaking bill collector calls him in the middle of production. Bitch, you know daggone well you straight a whole lot of mofos when the cotton freaking bill collector is calling you in the middle of you filming with production staff. And you just picked Christiana up from jail. Now he's sitting up there, you're like, yeah, hello? Oh no, yeah. That payment's coming today. Like, yeah. Yes. Oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah, I know I owe a lot of money. Yeah, but please don't snatch it. Please don't snatch my car from in front of my house. Matter of fact, I'm on it now. Don't have a tow truck pick me up in the middle of, Yeah. That payment's coming today. Bitch! You really owe some money anytime you got a bill collector calling you like that. So this mofo, gets off the phone and was like, taking care of your sister and your mother been really taxing. I spent a whole lot of money. Mofo, you lying like I don't know what, because you was telling Tara a whole different story. Tara said that you've been getting new cars, you've been getting furniture, you've been getting renovations done on the household. Tara already told your business, mofo. You got some kind of scheme or scam that's going on. You trying to make it look like, you got something going on in that little raggedy piece of house that you got. This mofo is straight up looking like stuff is shady over there with him. She said she ready to bust him out because he put her out the house. So you know what? She ain't got nothing to lose. She going over there to live with her ex-boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? And it appears that he's a drug addict. So she's like, I ain't got nothing to lose because I'm about to be back on the pipe. I'm about to hit my rock bottom. So I don't, frankly, I don't give a damn. But she was already talking about all the things that he's been doing, and she said he's been getting money from somewhere. So then why do you have a bill collector calling you? So, Christiana was like, I understand. This mofo ain't no good. Talk about repossession. Sean was laying up in the cut, honey. Destiny and her sister was in the house. She felt like she had cussed him out real good. She felt like she had the upper hand up on this mofo. She felt like, she was Queen of Sheba, and she just like had it all going on. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Shorty was like, yeah, I cussed that mofo out. Now I'm going home and I'm going to go ahead on to make me, some food to eat, and I'm going to get my little drink on and probably, a little bit, Destiny thinks she living a life because she think that Sean is stupid and Sean just going to back up and walk up out of her life, get back on the plane and do whatever. But Sean said, oh, no, I got a whole nother thing coming. But the thing of, okay, so don't rush, auntie. So Sean is sitting in the cut. He didn't already called the tow driver. So the tow driver told him last week, it's going to take me about an hour. I get there in about an hour. So I guess an hour passed because Bob the Builder pulls up in his little tow truck. Beep, 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 beep. He put that car up on that cotton freaking flatbed. Destiny's sister was like, wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, young sons. Hold on, young. Somebody about to get us, okay? We got to go out. There's something going on outside. So Destiny was like, what? What were you talking about? What? She was like, girl, the car. The car's levitating. She said, girl, that damn car ain't levitating. That's a tow truck. It's on a flatbed. So they come running out there. She see Sean. Man, what are you doing? You taking my car? Bam! Bust them all up in the chest and everything. Sean was like, I'm trying not to hit her. I don't think that Sean is a wuss like she think he is. I think that Sean don't want to hit a woman on TV or any other time. Destiny don't know how to talk to anybody. She think her little punches, but I'm gonna tell you, when a mofo mad and they repossession their own kind of stuff, them like little invisible bullets. He don't feel them punches and nothing like that. And when she hit him, that's my car. What you doing with my car? So Sean was like, it's my car. She was like, no, it's not. It's my car. So she hit Sean again, and Sean was like, dang, right? He was trying to hold himself back from hitting her, but at some point, pump her ass, okay? Now, I'm not saying that I think that men should put their hand on women, but I also don't believe that a woman should be putting her mofo hands on a man. Pop her ass. This is self-defense at this point. So her and her sister running around. She like, what you doing? Sean was like, I'm taking my stuff. She was like, why would you take the car from me, Sean, when I don't have nothing else? Sean said, you said the relationship over. So I said, hell, I'm coming to get my vehicle. So she walking around the car and everything. She fussing, trying to get the tow man to take the car down. The tow man look alike. He trying to see what's going down just in case he do really got to drop the joint, right? Hold on, y'all. So he looking, because he like, do I really got to drop this joint? So, she come around to the tow man, drop this car. This is my car. He said, nah, dude said that the car's in his name. Matter of fact, he showed me some paperwork. So, she fussing and everything, hitting Sean and telling Sean he ain't this and he ain't that. But Sean was like, I ain't gonna be no trick no more. Okay, tricks is for kids. It's on you now. So, she jumps up on the back of the tow truck and tells them to pop the trunk or she not getting off. So, but she don't want to get the keys. Sean don't have the keys to pop the trunk because he wasn't anticipate taking the car. He wasn't anticipating her going off on him like that at the courthouse and making him feel and look like a dummy. So Sean was like, I ain't enough, go get the car. She was like, you the car owner. But guess what? Sean opened up that car freaking door, went in there and popped that hood thing. Boop, because all cars got him now, right? Sean popped that thing and that trunk flew open. Destiny was dumb. Destiny, you said that he was slow, that you younger, and at his fastest, that's your slowest. But bitch, you was slow today because he popped that daggone trunk from inside the car. You didn't know that the lever was there, you dumbass? You been opening up the trunk the whole time with the key? Okay, come on now. So he popped that thing over. She was mad as I don't know what. Wasn't nothing up in that joint but a cotton freaking gym bag. Bitch, you don't have nothing. You ain't about nothing. And you got taken for bad, young. You was sitting up there looking stupid. And then you're gonna try to do what typical women do and try to go for the size of the man's wieners. Look, at this point, don't nobody care because he got bigger balls than you thought he did. He came up there and he was holding them balls like this, young. He was balancing. He was like, tick, 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 with them. He didn't care he didn't care about the bat in the middle. He was coming up there with his balls in his hand, okay? He was like, I'm about to take this joint from her and I'm going to get back on the plane. He was like, and you was left, hold the bag and looking like a stupid trick hoe yourself, Destiny. Then Destiny gonna tell him, you think you got the last laugh? Sean said, I ain't nothing funny. I ain't trying to come over here, to get no laugh or nothing like that. I'm coming over here to get my car. And she was like, you better take that car. You better hide that car, okay? Because I'm going to destroy it. Young, you done already got the little velvet wrap. Say what you want, do what you want to do, right? But the car's gone. The sister gonna ask Sean, how did you know where we was living at? Sean said, bitch, you ordered a pizza. And the pizza delivery guy told me. That's when I got mad at him. Because I was like, why you gonna snitch on Shorty? Shorty already broke company policy by telling you. And then you gonna snitch on the dude and say it was the delivery dude that brought the pizza to your house. So he might fuck around and lose his Domino's job. Why in the world would you... I'm just saying, come on, Sean. There was a way for you to say, I can't reveal my sources. I can't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But instead, you're going to sit out there and just go hit on it, just dry snitch on y'all. Now, ain't no delivery people going to be helping nobody no more because you just messed it all up. Thank you so much, Lily B, for the $4.99 super chat. I live for your reviews. Auntie Destiny looked dumb and tried to play it off with her fake laughing when he was driving off. Exactly. Thank you, Boo, for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Lily. Exactly. Shorty straight got played. She knew she got played. And that's why and then she going to tell him, why couldn't I keep the car? Why couldn't you continue to pay for it? So he was like, we ain't together no more. She was like, but you pay for Kelly's stuff. He was like, but Kelly got my kids over there. So damn right I'm going to pay for everything with my kids. That's the least that he could do, right? But I tell you what, he sure got his money's worth. Hold on, y'all. Thank you so much, Bree Monroe, Valentini, for the $4.99 super chat. Super stupid Sean. Okay. Okay. I'm just like, you know what? Sean Fowley got. So then she gonna try to talk about his weenus being small and all of that. You was sucking it. You was licking it. You know what I'm saying? You was in the pool with it. You was in the bedroom with it. You was on top of the bathroom vanity sink with it. It wasn't that small in. And whether or not it was small or not, young, he got big balls because he straight up came out there and gagged your ass and took that car from you. And you gonna sit up there and talk about you brought the car but put it in Sean's name. Bull, you ain't have nothing, okay? You came up in that mofo with nothing. You leave out. But here's the gag. The gag is your ass is back in jail. So it don't make no difference whatever you was going to do. Go on to another trick, okay? If you could create a trick and you can, you can be the trickster, then you know what? Go ahead on and do it with another man. You had all the men on your Facebook page and all that kind of stuff talking about this was my hubby wubby. Do you, boo? Do you? Do you? The last couple that I want to talk about is Cotton Freak and Chevelle, Quaylon, and Cousin D. Cousin D got taken advantage of like a mother. Like what they did to D was dead ass wrong. And I'm so sick of Chevelle using her daughter to manage, control, and to manipulate, in my opinion, everybody around her. Everybody around her. Now, I know that Chevelle ain't the best looking woman. I know Chevelle ain't. And I know that, when you not the best looking woman. Excuse me, y'all. Thank you so much, Paula Henry, for the $5 super chat. Auntie, I don't even watch the show anymore. I'd rather watch your reviews. They are better than the dang on show. Thank you so much, Paula. And thank you for the super chat, boo. The whole thing about it in a nutshell is Quaylon got less than what Chevelle does. His mom and them wasn't going for the bull shenanigans with him. Nobody wanted him on their sofa. He don't like working at the barbershop. He don't want to work, period. So the best, and these are my opinions, so the best thing for Quaylon, or Quayloon, or Quaylon, or whatever his name is, the best thing for him to do is to go back to Chevelle. Period, point blank, poo. This mofo meets her at the park. And he proposes to her on the Ferris wheel. But he gonna tell D-Man that he romantic. First of all, she was the one that picked the spot. You didn't even pick the spot, young. You mean to tell me it wasn't like a fountain up in the park nowhere where you could stand up in front of the fountain acting like, act like you in Paris somewhere? This motherfucker didn't even pick the spot. They got on a Ferris wheel at her. Y'all don't hear me. She said yes because he asked and she desperate. She want this mofo because she want to feel like she won. Bless her. God bless her. So this mofo now is coming back into the hotel room. She comes in there and now she got all of these protocols, all these ultimatums, all these, you do this and I'll do that. So she gonna sit there and tell him, now that we back together, and I said, yes, I need your phone password. I need you not to talk to no other women. I don't need you to even breathe unless you breathing like you sipping through a straw, mofo. I don't want you to take a deep breath. I don't want you to do any of that stuff. I need you to start lotioning yourself up. I need you to present yourself in a certain kind of way. So Quaylon was like, why you want all of that? She was like, because, basically I don't trust you and I don't trust myself. But I'm desperate enough to go ahead on and accept your proposal. I'm desperate enough to do that. So he was like, all right then, cool. So she was like, and tonight you can't sleep with me. Yo, he didn't want to sleep with you for real. Come on, Chevelle. Wake up. He don't want to sleep with you. He didn't even really put up an argument about that. He was like, all right then, deuces. He don't care nothing about this girl. So he leaves out, and while he's leaving out, Cousin D is coming through the hall. He was like, oh, man, he was like, yeah, man, what's up? He was like, ain't nothing up, what's going on? Why you still here? He was like, man, what are you talking about why I'm still here? D was like, why you still here, man? You messing up. You know what I'm saying? You little raggedy piece of. He was like, man, you got a problem with what I'm doing here. Go talk to my wife. So D was like, what? He was like, yeah, I proposed to her. He was like, no, you didn't. He's talking about, we getting married, man. Now, a mofo to call you his wife, and he ain't even. The cotton freaking ring. First of all, the ring looked like it came from Five and Below. Like Five and Below, young, in the clearance section of that joint. Where at first the tag at the Five and Below was green, but when they started discounting it, the tag turned yellow. One of them little $3 rings out Five and Below. And you think that you doing something. So D was like, not on me, not on my dime. You ain't gonna marry her. He was like, yes, I am. He was like, he's romantic and everything. And D was like, you ain't romantic. He was like, it was romantic. I am romantic. And D was like, how you gonna be romantic, man? You been in jail for 12 years. You ain't even been around a female. And he was like, yes, I did, man. He said, you went in when you was 17 years old. You weren't around no women. So, of course, Quaylon, knowing that D was telling the truth, that the only mofos that he was being romantic with is the mofo that was on the top bunk, allegedly, supposedly, I think. The only mofo you was with was him, and you romantic at 17 years old? He talking about out there in them streets? Ain't no romance in the streets. It's like that in the streets. Okay? That's how you roll in the streets. The streets say, play another slow jam. This time make it sweet. That ain't the streets. The streets is pop that you pop that you eat a bam. Doodle brown. That's the streets. And ain't nothing romantic about that. So he gonna jump up in D-Lo face, and D-Lo was like, come on with it, boo. Come on, I'm trying to tell you, back up. So, they pushing each other and everything, you know what I'm saying? Quaylon head flying all around and everything, and D was like, man, I'm telling you, get back. So, they pushing each other and everything, they push, push it real good. So, the staff came D-Lo like that up on him. D-Lo like that. Quaylon ready to go like that. You know, he ready to swing haymakers. And then Chevelle comes out the room. What y'all doing? First person she run to is her cousin. Her cousin who ride or die with her, who keep with her through thick and thin until the end. She runs up on him first. And then she runs up on Quaylon and brings Quaylon in the room and tells production to shut all the cameras down. Production said, bitch, is you crazy? This is hot. This right here gonna get us ratings. Auntie gonna talk about this. We ain't cutting this down. We ain't shutting down production for your ass for this. We gonna tape all this. But they did have enough sense to break it up. So D-Man went on about his business and everything. D-Man that got sick of seeing him. And he's sick of his cousin being stupid. He said she probably the one that brought the ring. You probably right about that. But $3 at 5 and below, he could do that. So anyway, this mofo, you know, they break up and they come together in the morning. And so she talks to Quaylon and tells him that her little girl was crying. And that he needs to get it straight. That he did this in front of the little girl. No, he didn't. The little girl was in the room. Now, he may have heard it, but it's your responsibility as a mom to talk to your daughter about what happened. It's not any of these men. Neither of these men are fathering your daughter. They don't owe your daughter anything. You do. You do. You with the mofo. So, of course, you know, they going through, you know, what they going through and with the whoop whoop and the boop boop boop. And, you know, the next day she wants them to make up with one another. And they give each other a little slap in a little girl grown ass mouth. Gonna say, y'all ain't do nothing. Y'all just did like that. You should even have an opinion, baby. You's a baby. Oh, my God. There's so much I could say about that, y'all. So, you know, the next thing you know, the little girl doesn't like it, and so they dap each other up. But D-Man was like, you know what? I wasted my time. This was a trick the whole time. He got to drive all the way home with this mofo in the car and play nice. This ain't the end of it. The last couple that I really want to talk about is Puppy and what you call 'em? I'm so sick of Puppy and Puppy and Amber and this thing with Vince. I'm so sick of Puppy and Amber with this thing. This thing is boring as I don't know what. And they going to have to judge their story up because this stuff with Vincent adopting them, they found out that Vince did allegedly forge her signature onto a sheet of paper. They want to go to Vegas to approach him. Amber's mother flew in, and Amber looks like her mother. Amber's boyfriend is coming out of jail, and Amber and Puppy wants Amber to be in love with her. Puppy was at work with this girl from the prison who got a cleaning job, and she was cleaning the house, and she wanted to get in the pool, and she was like, "No, you ain't gonna do that on my time. We here to clean these people's house up, and that's what we gonna do." So you know, Puppy, you know, went and got in their liquor stash, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Big Black, she was not gonna let her steal nothing about them people's house. She was looking at the alcohol and all that kind of stuff, but trust and believe me, she didn't walk a bottle up out of there because the girlfriend is not playing. She ain't going back to prison. She ain't gonna lose her good cleaning job over no damn Puppy. Puppy was just looking to dust that thing off. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care what production tried to make it look like. Big Black was not gonna let her steal no liquor up out her client's house. And that's a faux show because she already checked her butt earlier during the day. And she and Big Black don't look like she got no problem with checking that tail again. So anyway, you know, she's saying that, you know, Amber doesn't really treat her the way that she did when they was in prison. Of course, you out, right? And so, you know, she really wants to have this relationship with Amber, but Amber is going back to her old boyfriend. Amber indicated that she used to date him for 4 years. They said it was a very abusive relationship that, you know, and when they went to jail or whatever and got broke up, you know, they went around each other for 10 years, but she decided that she really do love him. Amber mother asked her, you know, how does your boo feel, how Sammy feel about it? And she was like, Sammy really cool, but I don't think Sammy gonna be cool with Puppy. I think that Puppy needs to move on. And I think that, this is Puppy's sixth sense that's telling her that Amber ain't about nothing. So, with them wanting to scheme and go and get this money from Vincent, Amber's like, I'm not trying to go back to jail. See, Puppy and Puppy and Puppy's mother and Amber's mother and all of them, they got this kind of weird kind of thinking that, things don't come with consequences except for selling drugs. But it's more to it than that, because you go up there with Vince gonna have your butt locked up, okay? Vincent is not playing with you. Now he may be intellectual. I mean, he may be socially awkward. But as far as, getting over, this mofo smart as I don't know what, because he been collecting papers on your dumb ass through an adult adoption. So I'm going to try to tell you right now, y'all can go to Vegas if y'all want to. You may be walking up out of there with a foot up in the back of your ass, okay? Keep on messing with Vincent. Now, he done already told y'all to back off, do what y'all got to do, whatever, whatever. Don't contact him no more. Leave him the hell up out of it. Keep on playing with this mofo. And I'm going to tell you right now, somebody's feelings going to be hurt. But anyway, y'all, this is the end of my review. Thank you all so much for coming out and looking at the review. All 613 of you all. I really do appreciate you all. Be ye here. Let me know down in the comment section what you thought about this episode, and tell me what you would rate it, okay? Thank you to everybody who super chatted, and thank you so much to my moderators who always keep the room safe. I love you all to pieces, and have a great night. Love you, Texas. Bye, y'all.